Roger Chen.
True to his family poem, Roger will share his knowledge of his family and how he found them with others at the Hakka conference.
This is a lady from Australia. Oh, you've come the farthest to the conference.
Am I?
My wife, South African.
At a special reception, he meets other Hakka from different countries who have also made discoveries about their culture and have come to Toronto to share them.
2, 3, cheese! Let's go and see the concert that they have. Let's look at that. All right. That's great. Want to come down?
2,000 years ago, during the Han Dynasty, the Hakka lived in northern China. How they got there and even how they lived is the subject of much scholarly debate. Some historians believe the Hakka are Han people, loyal to the Han emperors who ruled China for 400 years. But in 220 AD, the Han Dynasty fell and many Hakka fled to the south. It was only one of several major migrations over the centuries, which spread the Hakka to other parts of China and later the world.
There are 40 million Hakka in China scattered throughout the nation, and many more in over 50 countries, especially Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Mauritius, South Africa, Canada, the United States, Britain, and France. There are reported to be over 1.5 million overseas Hakka from Meizhou prefecture alone. The term Hakka, literally meaning guest people, itself suggests an ethnic group of constant migration.
The travels, the adversity, the challenges, both political, social, environmental, that they had to deal with in moving down to the southern parts of China. And from the southern parts of China, again, meeting with further adversity, further challenges, being able to then move across oceans, going from country to country, settling in very foreign cultures, again with their own unique challenges, and being again able to adapt, adjust, and to prosper. It's a story of the Hakka people being able to first survive, secondly, being able to adapt, and then being able to prosper. These are consistent themes in the migratory journey of the Hakka people.
The 300 Hakka descendants at this conference will get many surprises about their history. They will learn about the experiences of the Hakka in the Caribbean, how they demonstrated their patience and adaptability by operating small shops in Jamaica and Trinidad, how the Hakka helped in the transformation of China. And presenters from India and Mauritius will tell how they trace the history of the Hakka outside of China. It's a showcase of the diversity of the Hakka people.
I've met people from Mauritius, I've met people from India, I've met people from the Far East, you know. I always knew about the Chinese in the Caribbean, and I knew intellectually, of course, they were spread all over the world, but to put them all together in one place, and ironically, all having to talk English as a common factor, I find fascinating and ironic, but I think it's a great idea.
A common theme of this conference is the search for answers.
Before you start your family tree, you've got to know your right name. So, which Wong are you? Right?
So it's no surprise that the most popular and anticipated session is about finding and creating a family tree. Roger Chang leads that session.
The Chan family, for instance, comes from Shandong area. And you should know the marketplace and your village to really find your roots. The other thing that you would like to put in your book as well is to document the reasons why they left China. In my particular case, my grandfather left really for economic reasons, to try and, I guess, find his wealth in Jamaica.
Paris Leo Ayi from Jamaica encourages delegates to use computer software programs in their search.
Because doing this thing manually will drive you crazy. Then going back, we can look in terms of Jewish, Portuguese, and Scotch. So you can see I'm dealing with a lot of mixtures here.
A Buddhist proverb states, "When the student is ready, the master appears." Winnie Law meets Roger Chen. She needs Roger's help because she plans to visit older relatives in South Africa and wants to know the best way to find her roots.
The other thing is you mentioned something about a family poem.
Yes.
How would I go about finding out what that is?
All right. If you know your family village, right, you should be able to get it from the village. What's your family name?
Leong.
Leong. All right. So on the internet, there is, I guess, generation names that are available. I just pulled one off called Moi for Siang Moi from the internet. Because I myself am trying to capture as much of them as possible. I say I will send you the full program of my presentation on the internet. I'll send it to you as an attachment for you.
Okay, that's wonderful. And the internet, where you said we could probably source the generation names, etc.
Yes.
Will you be able to send that to me as well?
I'll send that to you as well.
Okay.
The address. And check on Asia Wind, Dr. S.L. Lee's forum, Hakka forum, an excellent source of information.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Winnie Law and other women at this conference are intrigued by the role of women in Hakka society. Because of their independence and willingness to do back-breaking work, and even to go into battle, women have a special place in Hakka culture. It's a recurring theme of the conference.
Yes, the Hakka women were at the forefront of the women's lib movement in China. You can say that not that it was intended that way. And of course, the Hakka women never bound their feet because they were needed to work, and which made them independent, not only independent, but they were very helpful to the family and to their communities, because they didn't only work in the fields, they were very active in communities. When the husbands are away, they took over.
Philip Artex's search for his roots turned up an amazing story that has become a book. Philip and his wife, Helen, retraced the steps of Philip's grandparents and their 2 children, who left China on a terrible ocean voyage to Trinidad in 1862.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to Helen.
The Artex tracked down the ship's long-lost passenger list. Now some conference delegates may be able to trace their family to that voyage.